Hello everyone and welcome to my second video. Today I just wanted to film a sit down video and talk about the 4 keys to a healthy relationship. I'm not coming here pretending to be a hoodoo guru, whatever. Genuinely have learned these things over the years and they just really help me look at relationships and people in a different way and situations because it's cool to be cool. Okay, so number 1, don't act out of emotion. I know this is so hard, especially when there are those moments that you're just like, and you want to like throw that person to another planet. Don't. Take some breathers, think about it, and trust me, as soon as you're calm, you'll see everything in a different way. You'll see the bigger picture, and half the time you'll realize these things aren't even worth bringing up because they're not worth all the drama and the fuss. And of course, other times you'll realize, okay, this is something that's actually serious and we need to sit down and speak about it. Choose your battles. When you are calm, you see everything in the right way, and as soon as your emotions are riled up and stuff, you get hypersensitive and hyper-focused on all these little things, and it just drives you mad. So honestly, take a few breaths, take a day or two. Sometimes sitting with your emotions, letting it all sink in, thinking about it is the best thing to do. Which leads me on to number 2. Stop expecting you from other people. No matter how similar 2 people are, how compatible 2 people are, the fact of the matter is you will never handle things in the same way. Sometimes you have to think about it and be like, okay, like I would never handle it like that, but you know what? I'm just gonna let them do their thing. They handle it in this way. I gotta respect that and not let it affect you so personally, because everyone handles things in a different way, sees things in a different way, and sometimes you just gotta accept that and roll with it, babes. Tip 3. Wow, my fingers look super fat. Tip 3, communication. I know you guys are like, well, duh, but honestly, it's hard sometimes to communicate, and a lot of people don't do it because, you know, you're worried about the outcome, or it gives you anxiety, or you're shy, or you don't know how to express yourself that well. But trust me, when you don't communicate, you're doing a disservice to yourself and to the relationship. It's all about communication, even if it takes you a while, but eventually you just have to get it out. You know what I mean? Otherwise it just builds in and then you start acting crazy, and I know what crazy is, and you don't want that. Rule number 4, and this is the absolute bollocks, mate. This is the best tip for a relationship, and I'm not being crazy, okay? Stop pointing fingers. You heard me. Stop pointing fingers. Whenever 2 people argue, it's always who's right and who's wrong. That needs to stop. Please, 2021, we're not going to be doing that, okay? It needs to be the 2 people versus the problem. What is the actual issue here? Especially if it's a reoccurring argument, then there really is an issue, and it needs to stop with the back and forth, back and forth. You guys need to think about, what is the other person doing to make you feel like this? What's the trigger? Why is this happening? And how can you 2 resolve the issue together instead of the constant back and forth between one another? And when you start implementing that mentality into your brain, you see everything in a different way. When you have your little bickers, blah, 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 it's no longer, oh, I'm gonna be the victim, you need to make up for it. It's literal, you know, big boss stuff. You know, a relationship is a partnership. It's not an ownership. It's not about who's right, who's wrong. It's not about, you know, who wears the pants or blah, 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 blah. It's about being equal. To me, as soon as I learned that, it really helped me see things in a different way. So I really hope that these 4 things will help you find balance in any relationship you're struggling with, whether you need to get that connection, whether, you know, you're arguing a lot and you need to just turn the page and flip the switch, whether it's a loved one or even a friend. Like, these tips apply for any good, healthy relationship. See you in my next video.